Hello, how is everybody tonight? We made it through another week. Yay. Well, tonight, rather than being in the TAP bunker, we are in the American Rhythm Center at the Fine Arts Building. And I did it again. I was like, do I have the volume on? Do I have the volume on? Yes, I do. All right. So, hello. I see all these hellos in here. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Dina. Hi, Judith. Judy, Amy, Margaret, Rick, Candace. Candace is back. Welcome back, Candace. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, Joni. Hi, Joy. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do some press cramp rolls, but square at first. So we're going to drop our left heel on the count of one. Yeah, and our weight is on our left foot. Just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it once again. One more time, last time. All right, now the press cramp roll is 4 notes. You drop the heel, and you press, and then drop again. And the weight never changes. The weight stays on the left foot the whole time. Now, we're doing this as 1 and 2 and 3 because there's going to be a stomp. Drop it, press it, drop again, stomp. No weight change. Let's try the other side. So now we're going to have the right heel drop, press it, drop the right heel again, and stomp. So drop, you press, heel, stomp. One more time. So you're going to press, let's go back to the left side. You're going to drop the left heel and do that 3 times. Heel, you press, heel, stomp. Heel, you press and stomp. Heel, you press and stomp. Just 3, let's go. One, 2, ready, and. Now on the third stomp, you don't actually stomp, you're going to dig. All right? First time stomp, second time stomp, third time dig. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that dig is the first note of a 2 paradiddle cycle. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Starting with the dig on the right foot. Paradiddle, paradiddle. 1, 2, 3, 4. After which you stamp So you're going to stamp. After you go paradiddle, paradiddle, stamp on the right foot. 1, 2, a 1, 2, right foot. So. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time on right before we turn to left. A 1. Left heel, a 1, 2, press it. Now we're going to reverse all of that. And now we're on the right leg. So we'll go drop, you press and stomp. Drop, you press, heel, stomp. Drop, you press, heel, paradiddle, paradiddle, stamp. Let's try that again on the right side. One more time. All right, cool. Did I tell you that I had hip replacement surgery last week? Just kidding. Okay, let's try this with the music, okay? Heel, you press and stomp. Heel, you press and stomp. Heel, you press and paradiddle, paradiddle, stamp, reverse. Here we go. One, two, 3, 4. Okay, so good. Let's just do what we normally do is cut it in half. Press it down once instead of 3 times and immediately go into the paradiddles. Heel, you press it, paradiddle, paradiddle, stamp. Heel, you press it, paradiddle, paradiddle, stamp. Let's just try that. Right heel first. I'm sorry. Left heel first. Left heel first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just one time. Just one time. Again. So 3, 3, 1, 1. Then we'll add a break. Let's do the first part first. Here we go. complicated because this really, I just want to be warmed up. Okay, so tell you what we're going to do. Let's keep it simple this time and just repeat the first phrase because I don't want to spend a lot of time doing fancy steps here. Let's save that for later. So the press, paradiddle, paradiddle, press, paradiddle, paradiddle, press, paradiddle, press, paradiddle, press, paradiddle, paradiddle. All right, so funny thing happened today. The season has changed. So when we started all of this back in March and April, I was still wearing a jacket. Then the summer came and went, and now it's fall. The window's open at least. I can still open the window. Soon enough, I won't be able to do that, but the jacket's back out. Okay, let's take it from the top. 3, 3, 1, 1, 3. Starting with the left heel, left heel. I guess for those of you out in California and Florida and Texas, you don't really have to worry about the cold yet, but up here we do. Here we go. Left heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 2. That's funny, Dick. It's all relative, right? 55 and you're freezing. Okay, I hope that's good. Now, when I say transference, I'm not speaking in psychological terms. I'm just speaking in rhythmic terms, okay? I want you to take this press cramp roll and change it from dot, 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 dot to zaziga-doo-ba, zaziga-doo-ba. He'll press it and stomp. He'll press it and stomp. Same step, different rhythm, okay? Now it's a triplet, a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 times. 1, 2, triplet. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a. Same deal. Now 1 paradiddle only, just 1 paradiddle. And then the first 3 notes of the next paradiddle. No weight change. So you'll have paradiddle, scuffle, dig. Listen to the phrase this time. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Try the second side. This time it won't be a surprise. So you're going to drop your right heel first. You'll press it and stomp. You'll press it and stomp. You'll press it and paradiddle, scuffle, touch. One, two, right foot. Good. Now let's go from side to side. We'll drop the left heel first. And then the right. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the stomps are on 2s and 4s, right? That's when you normally clap in a jazz feel. Doom ba ba doom ba da, doom doom ba doom ba da 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 da. Right? It's not square, it swings. So we're going to accent the 2s and the 4s, the count of 2 and the count of 4 with the stomp. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. One more time, and then we'll add the music. Left heel first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Practice for just a second while I switch up the music, okay? Here, just practice for a moment. Hey, Marlene. So in this phrase, you're going, you press, cramp, roll, stomp, you press, cramp, roll, stomp, you press, cramp, roll, paradiddle, scuffle, touch. One more time. So you go. All right. One more time with the music, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna move on. Okay, let's try it one more time. This is Autumn Leaves, by the way, played by Oscar Peterson. More about leaves later. 4. One more time. Left heel. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a reason why we did all of those press cramp rolls. So wherever your save button is, press it, okay? Because I'm going to need for you to transfer it one more time in its current form as a triplet, but we're going to use it, okay? So try to hang on to that press cramp roll, all right? Now, let's go to these walking riffs, which we did last week. First, there's going to be 4 notes on the right foot and then 5 notes on the left foot. They both start with a scuff, not the ball of the foot, but a scuff of the heel. 4-note walking riff. 1, 2, right foot. Transfer weight, scuff heel, heel toe, away you go. Just one more time, away we go. And now, the left side, we add 1 note at the very end, and instead of do-wah, which we just did, so there's that silent note. There's that silent note in the middle. Scuff heel, heel toe. 1, 2. There's no silence on the second side. Same 4 notes, but no pause. Now you add a heel on the left leg. Start with a scuff, then with a drop. 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. Scuff heel, 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 toe. I always like to point out that saying heel isn't enough. There's a heel scuff, a heel drop, a heel dig, a toe drop, and then another heel drop. Lots of different heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's alternate from right 4 notes, swinging, do-wah, do-wah, and then the left side, 5 notes, zoo-wah and do-bah. Zoo-wah, zoo-wah, zoo-wah and do-bah. Do-wah, do-wah, zoo-wah and do-bah. Right to left forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go side to side. You don't have to walk if you don't have a big space. You can just scuff to the side. Scuff right, scuff left. But there's a reason why this is called a walking bell. You can really travel with it if you have space, okay? Let's try it to the music. You scuff 4 right, you scuff it 5 left. One, two, three, four. Slow it down just a little bit. 1, 2, just 2 times through, right, left, right, left. Right, and left, right, and left. That's all you're gonna do. Let's try that again. One more time, and here we go. Scuff heel, spank heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step spank. You're going to step, the right foot is going to be swinging, scuffs and spank and scuff and spank. Then it steps and the left foot spanks immediately. Scuff heel, spank heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step spank. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So after scuff heel, spank heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step, spank, heel, tip. So the spank of the left foot kind of takes you up, your whole body, which should lift the right heel off the floor. Let gravity do its thing. If the heel comes up, it's going to go down. So spank left, heel right, tip left toe. Scuff heel, spank heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step spank, heel tip. Throw it down. Okay? Scuff heel, spank heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step spank, heel tip, throw down. 1, 2, right foot, away we go. And then just a chug, which can be just a heel drop, or a heel drop with a press slightly forward. Slide it. Ba. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. One more. So, we're getting ready to use that press cramp ball that we warmed up with. You walk to the right and you'll walk to the left. You'll walk the right and you walk to the left. Scuff heel, spank heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step spank, heel tip, throw down, chug. You press it and stomp, you press it and stomp. There it is. After heel, spank heel. One, let's say it. Take it right there. One from the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do the phrase exactly as we did it in the warm-up. You press it and stomp, you press it and stomp, you press it, you press it and you press it, you press it and paradiddle scuffle touch. So here's that phrase that you should already be able to transfer. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that together. The walking riffs into the swings, and then into the press crank roll. Let's walk to the right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, and away we go. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the part that we know with music a couple times, and then we'll tackle the break, okay? From the 4-note walking riff to the right. One, two, right foot 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is time to practice or ask a question. So if you got a question, now would be a good time to ask it. Otherwise, you can practice it and kind of get it up to speed if you like. How are we doing, everybody? I haven't stopped for a lot of questions tonight. I'm just kind of pressing forward. Okay, no questions. That means everybody's got it perfectly. I think. We good? Yeah, don't swing low, sweet chariot. Don't swing so hard. Don't swing so high. And make sure that your left knee, you're in your plie, you're down. Don't come up too much, stay down. Even when you spank, when that right leg comes back, sometimes that's when you pull yourself off of your leg. So just stay down, use less energy. One more time with less feeling. Scuff heels, spank heels, scuff heels, spank heels, step spank, heel tip, throw down, chug. Let's just try that one more time and try to do less. Use your arms for balance. One from, yeah. I know it's like easier said than done, but sometimes less energy is the answer, yeah, which is the opposite of what we normally think. Work more, work harder. Sometimes it's really work less. Okay. Okay, so let's tackle the break. Or you know what? Let's do it one more time, and then we'll tackle the break. Here we go. One, two, three, four. Now let's spend just a minute on this break. You start with one press cramp roll on the second side, which means you'll start with your right heel. You just did a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2, and a 3 and a 4. And now you just do 1 with the right side, a 1 and the over the top, scuffle heel step. And then it's the front heel, which in this case is the right heel, and then the back heel, which in this case is the left heel. So you go scuffle with the left, step left, right left. So here's the press cramp roll with that figure attached to it. You press it and daka to zatanda. 1, 2, press it. One more time. Now, in theory, you just transferred all of your weight onto your left leg. And now you do that 6th note over the top on the other side. Start with the right foot. Step on the right foot. End with the right foot. So the right foot is featured. Okay. So you did 6 notes on the left and 6 notes on the right. and. Ready, and. One more time. Context, listen to the rhythm, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. So we're not done yet. We're kind of in the middle of the phrase. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, once again. Practice for just a second, would you? All right. So as it turns out, we're going to go 6, 6, 6. 6 on the left, 6 on the right, 6 on the left again, and lunge. If you're ready, do it with me. Watch or get as far as you can. Take it from the press cramp roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Okay, if you want practice, if you want, give your brain a rest for just a second. Remember, when you're doing all of this heel work, try to let go. I know, again, that's sort of easy for me to say. Try not to micromanage. There's a circle here. Da di ga do za, da di ga do za, da za di do da, da di ga do da. So the leg. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Try to let the circle happen on either side. Even if it's a little bit of a wreck rhythmically, try not to grip up. Try to let go. One, two, three, 4. So here's the whole phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take it together from the walking riff. Right leg first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that once again. Right foot starts. Do, do, ba, 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 do, ba, do. 2, right foot 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice. It was just one of those 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right foot, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Right foot. First group. Right foot. 1, 2. Sure. Candace, I'm sorry, I just now saw your message. How's it going right now? Did you just write that? How is that tempo? Oh, the 6 notes 3 times? Yeah, I totally get that. Okay, so let's do after scuff heel, spank heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step spank, heel tip, throw down, chug. And now you're into the press cramp roll section. So the first side should be relatively okay. One, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Now on the second side, you start that press cramp roll again. You press it and scuffle, heel step on the back leg, which will be the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1 more time. Now, in this phrase, once you step on that back foot, the rule is going to be the same here. You drop the front heel. So left step, right heel. And then the same thing's going to happen on the other side. Step right, drop the left heel. And then you do it one more time. Left. stepped left, so drop your right heel. Sorry. You stepped on the left, so now drop your right heel. Yeah, and then big finish. All right, and go left, right, left. So there's so many ways to think about it, or not to think, or not to think. That is the question. When you if you start with the left foot, you end on the left foot. Start left and left. You started with the left, you ended on the left. Start right, end right, start left. Same thing. All right? Rhythm. One and the two and the three and the four. 1, 2, 3, 4. The triplet rolls are always the toughest part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's try with music. And like we did last week, I'm going to go over time. It's about 7 minutes till, I think. So we're going to go over, for those of you who practiced, so we can try to put all 3 sections back together. So let's practice the phrase, this week's phrase, a couple more times. Then we're going to start sewing it all together, okay? Because there's 2 phrases that we haven't even gotten to tonight to go back to. The walking riffs. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, okay? Here we go. Just 1, 2, 3. Right for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just So, we're not going to go on, we're going to go back. Let me roll through the first phrase once. We're going to start with the second phrase. But here was the phrase that we started with 2 weeks ago. We started with this. So we're going to start right there. That was the end of the first phrase. So now let's review the second phrase. Listen to it once for those of you who have been here for the first 2 weeks. So let's try to put that phrase back together, all right? Hang on just 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna go back on my word, and we're gonna start from the top, okay, to start to sew this all together. And next week will be the scarecrow week, when we really just focus on putting what we have together. But let's go back to the top. Flap, heel, heel, dig. One, two, three, four. Flap, heel, heel, dig, lunge, spank, a little slower. I'm asking you to go back into your memory and pull this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, heel, dig, lunge, spank. Step, stomp, back flap, throw down, lunge, throw back, heel, heel, dig, and up, to go, and down. And then, is that looking even vaguely familiar to you all? To some of you? I'm hoping so. Yeah? So you actually only do that twice. Yeah? And then we do the sort of this syncopated Shorty George. So let's do that first time step twice. Oh, good, good, good. All right, so let's do that first time step. Two times only. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the Shorty George. Listen or watch. Step, heel, step, heel, step, heel, step, heel, step. If I were a ballet dancer, I would say PK, which means to step on the ball of the foot, but in the ballet world, of course, you would step on a straight leg. We're stepping on bent legs. Step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step. You just stepped on your right leg. 2 heels, 2 stamps. Heel, heel, stamp, stamp. Heel, heel, stamp, stamp. So, one more time, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. From the 2 time steps, which is beginning. A 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're almost there. The very last thing to review tonight is the drawbacks, but flat-footed. Instead of step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, it'll be stamp, spank, heel, stamp, spank, heel, stamp. Check this out. Stamp, spank, heel, stamp, spank, heel, stamp. The very last thing is, my mama done told me, back flap, heel, scuffle, touch. Let's take it from the drawbacks. Flat-footed. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen up once. Let's try that together, okay? All together, then we'll review the new phrase one more time. Next week, very little warm-up, almost all sewing steps together. So review your material from previous weeks, okay? 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just all right, cool. Last review of the night. Let's go back to the phrase that we learned tonight. Just do that a couple more times, and then we'll call it a tap class, all right? From the walking riff on the right side. Okay, so the walking riff, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is not mission impossible, but there is a mission. And that's to go back and review your classes. And let's try to put all this together next week, okay? What is today? The 20th? So next week will be the 27th, and that'll be the last night that we work on this material before we switch gears for November, okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of the week. See some of you tomorrow and some of you Thursday and some of you both tonight, all right? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.